Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about today is avoiding risky foods that are produced in another country. Yeah. And these foods are pretty much what we all have in our prepper pantries. So I would listen up if I were you. You know, being one of the largest and most populated countries in the world, China is certainly a powerhouse when it comes to food production. The country is known to be the second largest producer of agri-food in the US. So, according to statistics, China produces 100 million tons of corn, veggies, rice, sugarcane, and wheat. And beyond these basic commodities, China is also producing a host of other food products that are exported all over the globe. In 2019 alone, China's agricultural food export amounted to 64.83 billion USD. And the numbers show that China is steadily increasing its food production. Now, unfortunately, this is often done through questionable means, but everything that they do is questionable. But I'll go on. That involve chemicals, toxic materials, and Chinese farmers have been using harmful pesticides and other chemicals to increase the growth of their crops. This is why I have been on you guys, for starting your own freedom gardens and going, chemical free, toxic free, if you're going to use any kind of fertilizer. My favorite fertilizer for in my garden when I was able to garden outside was black cow. It's cow manure, but I have witnessed with my own eyes, literally, because I have, all of my trees, like my citrus trees, my fruit trees and stuff like that. If I just, use the black cow along with, my native dirt, which is sand, literally, and then get, just some organic soil, within a year, my trees are producing already. Okay. And I attribute that to the black cow. I really do. And it's in a yellow bag. Okay. And you can get it at Lowe's and Home Depot. Now, the other one that I use, which is what I use for my indoor plants, because I do have a lot of indoor plants as well. It's called Dr. Earth, I believe that's called. And I like that too. And that produces well for me for my harvest as well. Okay. Now, beyond just agri-foods, China's manufacturers are also known to use ingredients that may not be good for your health. Okay. So if you are consuming Chinese products, Chinese produce, it is important to realize that it may not be risk-free. So I'm going to read off a list of some of the foods that are mass produced over there. Okay. And these are things that, yes, we do have in our homes right now, and you might not be aware of it. Okay. The first thing is something that we all have in our homes, especially if we have little ones in the house. Apple juice. I know. My grandkids love apple juice. And when I heard about this, I'm like, oh no. What brand? One of those, Despite being one of the largest agricultural products in the world, China has been known to use shady methods to meet growing demands. Chinese farmers use pesticides to aid the growth of crops and eliminate pests for better produce. So these pesticides are full of toxic chemicals that find their way into fruits and veggies, including apples. So when these apples are used to make apple juice, the traces of toxic chemicals like arsenic, they remain. And a few popular Chinese juice brands have been known to contain high levels of arsenic that are certainly not good for you. So if I were you, I would, do your own research. Obviously, just be careful. please, especially with our little ones. Okay. Now, I don't know if it's like Juicy Juice. I don't know if it's, you know, what are some other ones? Throw other brands at me. Okay. Just be careful. Okay. I'm honestly thinking about going and getting a juicer and just making my own apple juice. It's not going to be pulp free, obviously, but I'll just have to strain the pulp out for the kids, obviously. So that's what I'm thinking about doing, because I just don't trust any brand anymore. I'm serious. You know, do I have apple trees? No, I don't, because apple trees don't grow great in the South. So the next one is ginseng. And ginseng, the U.S., you know, mostly imports all of its ginseng from China. Okay, that's a given. Okay, because it's common over there. Despite its popularity all over the world, ginseng imported from China may not be the most safest option for us. According to tests done by Greenpeace, on ginseng coming from China, most roots have traces of harmful pesticides and chemicals. So surprisingly, there was no root that was completely free of chemicals. All of the ginseng roots were found to have varying degrees of different chemicals that are harmful to humans to consume. So there's that. The next one, you're going to be like, yeah, table salt. I know. Just listen. You would think that table salt would be free of risk. It's not. It's salt. How bad could it be? But it is. I know. If it's coming from China, chances are it's going to be bad. Despite being one of the top salt manufacturers in the world, it's endangering us. So it is known that Chinese manufacturers add substances such as metals and other chemicals that make salt dangerous to consume. Due to these toxic characteristics, this salt is deemed unsafe for human consumption and is only meant to be sold for industrial use. Yeah, but some manufacturers, what they do is they blur the lines and sell it as table salt. Just saying. So check your salt. Matter of fact, hang on. Okay, just for shites and giggles, I've got 3 different kinds of salt here that I use. Here is Morton's coarse kosher salt. Ingredients: salt, yellow prussiate of soda, anti-caking agent, product of Canada. Okay. Safe-ish, yeah. This one is Target brand. Ingredients: salt, dextrose, potassium iodide, sodium bicarbonate, yellow prussiate of soda. Distributed by Target, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Yeah, that doesn't tell me where it actually comes from though, no? And then this one is pink Himalayan salt. Just says distributed by, and then Bentonville, Arkansas, because it's distributed by Sam's Club. It doesn't actually tell you. Ingredients: Himalayan pink salt. So it doesn't actually like tell you, you know what I mean? Like where, what, who, when, where, you know what I mean? So I don't. All right, so I'm not sure like how to look, you know what I'm saying? Like even like the Target brand. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Yeah, well, where? Where exactly though? Where? You know what I mean? Shitesters. Okay. The next one is watermelon. Watermelon are also subjected to a host of different chemicals. I don't have watermelon in my house right now, so it's not like I can go get one out of the fridge, you know what I mean? But they they have a host of different chemicals in the form of pesticides as well. So these are just things that we have to just keep an eye on. And it's not like on the side of a watermelon it's going to tell you what the ingredients are. So we really just have to watch like where we actually shop. So if we're going to be shopping for our produce, you know, fresh produce, let's try and keep it local. You know what I mean? Here's the next one. Garlic. For the love of God. I'm Italian. I gotta eat garlic. But that's just another thing. Keep it local. You know what I'm saying? So the next one is beef. What? What are you trying to tell me? You know what I mean? China has a lot of meat shops and farms where beef is harvested from. Yeah, I get that. But the manufacturing process favors quantity instead of quality. So let's try and keep it local. You know, it seems like, do we actually know if our butchers are keeping it local? That's the question. Are they keeping it local, or are they trying to keep their prices low so they could keep the prices low for us? Or, you know what I mean? It's not, because it's like, you know, the beef and the chicken and the pork, is it being vetted properly? Probably not, man. You know, so due to negligible safety standards, beef is coming from China, dude. You know? So, rice noodles. Ay, Madonna me. I still have, all right, and you know what? I'm going to put it in. I'm going to put it in because a community member, she sent me these 2 videos last year, okay? And she was talking about rice noodles. Don't buy them, don't buy them, don't buy them. And because I had put it in a community intel video, and everybody was saying she don't know what she's talking about. Blah, 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 blah. Rice noodles, right here. When you're thinking about making Asian cuisine, rice noodles may be your go-to product, but it seems like China may make some really amazing rice noodles. You might want to steer clear from them. You know what? Here's the 2 videos. I'm going to put them in right now. Boom.
Make your name. Write your name with it. Okay? That's plastic. There's a little Y for you there. Plastic. Be careful of what you are buying in the store. Plastic. This is supposed to be rice. Well, this one is made with bean thread starch noodles made from green beans and peas. What happened to it? This is plastic. I can't cook this. I can't cook this and give it to anyone. It is not cookable. I can't cook plastic. What if I was not paying attention and I start cooking this and give it to my family to eat, and give it to my guests to eat? This is not correct. This is not good. This shouldn't be doing this. Okay, this is plastic. So when you see something like this, test it first. If it's like this, you take it back to the store. So this is going to go back to the grocery store. It's not being able to use. So be cautious. Okay, be cautious. This is it. And if you can read that there, okay. See where this is from? Product of China. Okay? On there. Product of China. Okay. Plastic food. Plastic rice, plastic lettuce, plastic spaghetti, plastic noodles. Alright? So, that's just my warning. Take it back to the store and get your money back, because you cannot eat plastic. Fake food. Okay? Fake food. Test everything that comes from China, including your baby's food, because it's not real. All right? Test everything. I hope this was helpful. Take it back to the store and get your money back. Start growing your own food, because no one can eat this. No one can drink this. No one can do anything with this. It's garbage. Okay? I'm pleading with you. Please Be cautious of what it is you are buying. Take it back. Hey, Autumn, I have an update for you with that vermicelli noodles that I had showed you yesterday. This is what it looks like when it's cooked, actually. I sent back my bag to the store, but we had one of our tenants had the same bag, and he was cooking his. This is it. This is the noodle, the vermicelli. It's like rubber. Who can eat that? Nobody can eat that. This is when you cook something, it's supposed to mush up in your hands, and absolutely, it's not happening. Unfortunately, he had already eaten most of what was in the bag until I saw him with it last night. This is it. So I don't have the bag anymore, but if you ever see it again, this is what it looks like, and you cannot eat it. Absolutely, absolutely cannot eat that. It's like elastic. Right? So just buyer beware of fake food. Keep your head on a swivel, everyone, and keep prepping. Stay alert. God bless. Bye now.
All right. So come back at her now with your shite, okay? Because the factories that make rice noodles come from use from sulfur dioxide to make noodles appear fresher. Blech. Okay? So, however, it is commonly known that sulfur dioxide causes cancer. Okay? It is better to avoid these noodles that may be laden with carcinogens. All right. So, the next one, Oi fa Madonna mia, baby formula. All right? Make your own. Okay? While you may believe you are safe from all these chemicals found in Chinese products, your babies, okay? Just saying. Here's another one, milk. Okay? If you can't get your hands on some udders out in the backyard, I'm just saying is all, okay? You know, milk from China also has melamine, melamine. Melamine is a chemical found in plastics. It is known to be extremely harmful to the kidneys in large doses. Okay, due to imported milk from China, thousands of people fall ill. Okay, so be careful. The next one is rice. What do we all got in our pantries right now? What do we got? Rice. Okay, it's top commodity food in produced in China. You know it, I know it. Okay, so we got to be careful. We got to be careful. Okay, what's the next one? Shrimp, bubblegum shrimp. So since Chinese cuisine is known for their impressive seafood, you might want to think before you eat, especially when it comes to shrimp, barbecue shrimp. Okay, so the next one, tilapia. Yeah, I know. Found in our marshmallows. We know it. You know it. The next one, oh, shiznit, cabbage. Yeah, cabbage. But like I said, let's start buying local. Ay, ay, ay. Canned peaches. Really? Really? I got canned peaches. But my canned peaches are the ones that come in the heavy syrup because, you know, it's the one where you make the pies with. I have to look. Because they're dangerous due to the peaches themselves because of the cans that they come in. Oy fa Madon, and they're calling out Del Monte. According to an Australian study, Chinese cans are laced with dangerously high levels of lead. What's going on? Ay, ay, ay. Canned tuna. Just like canned peaches, canned tuna is another common offering from China. I'm just gonna eat grass. I gotta be careful because my dogs go outside. I'll just water it down first. So, oil. Oil is another one. China is also an exporter of oil that you may find in your local grocery store. While all the Chinese oil brands are not bad, there may be some that are harmful due to the lack of food regulations. Ay, 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 ay. So, but they're not giving me brands. Give me brands. I need brands. The next one is cod. Ay, 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 mushrooms. I'll grow my own. I mean, you know, lamb. I don't eat lamb. Do you eat lamb? I don't eat lamb. I don't know. It seems like everything. Chicken. Ah! I felt that. Chicken. It's not low risk. Nothing is low risk. I'm going to sit here and starve. Tea. Oh, for motherfungal. Why you got to bring up my tea? I love my tea. It contains up to 30 toxin chemicals. Wine. Yeah. Who cares? I don't drink anyway. Pork. It's like pork with hair. I don't eat pork. Well, we do. But ever since Jessie came into our family, because she doesn't eat pork, we don't eat pork anymore. Except for sausage, but it's always chicken sausage. Soya sauce. Oh! Okay. But they're not giving me eggs. Give me the eggs. I can't. All right. Green peas. Oh, I got big cans of green peas. My God. All right. I can't do this anymore. It hurts. It hurts. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I'll see you in the next one, okay? You stay safe. You stay positive. You keep prepping. And as always, feel less. Ciao.